What's going on, guys? Romer the Romer. I'm here again with the Book Flipper, and today we're going to talk about the importance of brand. And you can see the Book Flipper's brand right here. He's got
a couple of them.
Here's the proof in the pudding. He's got the Book Flipper. That's one brand.
That's the OG.
He's got ScoutIQ. He's actually got a couple others for his book business as well. I have Romer the Romer and RestrictedInventory.com, so we are qualified to talk about this. But why is brand so important in a book business or in a business in general?
Well, I think we can back up a step. I think in general, you are your own brand. You know, Gary Vee talks about that a lot.
Yeah.
Like, the content you're putting out, even before you had the name Romer the Romer, although you've had that for a while, even before you had RestrictedInventory.com.
I got it like last November, so it's been like a year.
Yeah, about a year.
Yeah.
You're Avery, right? That's your brand. And the interactions that you have with people, that builds up credibility or damages your credibility. The interactions on Facebook, the content you put out, people see that every time and they go, I can either trust Avery more or less.
Look, grind hard, well done, sir, and welcome to the freaking Well Show.
So you are your own brand. Everybody watching, you are your own brand. When we talk about in business, the reason that I think ScoutIQ does fairly well in the marketplace, selfishly, and patting my own back, it's because we've been out here for a while, we've been in the community, we've been giving you a lot of good content, and you know that you can trust us. And so that pays a lot of dividends as we roll out new brands. But even more so than that, how does this apply to your business? Because you're like, Caleb, that's great. I'm not trying to launch my own software. I don't want to have my own restricted inventory business. I don't want to be a big guy on social media. I just want to do my own thing. Be your own brand in your own city. So again, I see a lot of you in stores, and I did this before. I would try and hide behind the shelves. I didn't want the employees to see what I was doing. I was trying to be really secretive. Of course, they knew what I was doing. They just looked at me like, what an idiot, he's trying to be secretive. Tell people what you do. The more you talk about what you do, you don't have to be way out there, way over the top and super salesy and MLM-y. But the more you tell people, and the more you establish your reputation, your brand in your community as being the book guy or the book gal, the more books are going to come to you. So build that brand. Take care of people at every interaction. Every library sale, people are watching you. The employees are watching you. Make sure you are very friendly, courteous, put books back where you found them. All it takes is for you to just be a jerk one time, leave a mess. Your reputation can be damaged, sometimes irreparably. So make sure that you're taking care of people all along the way. Play the long game. That's what we talk about a lot with our brands. We want to be here 5, 10, 15 years from now. Whether it's in the book space or whether we've moved on to other categories, I don't know yet, but I want to make sure that our brand has a good reputation, that we've taken care of people along the way. And so that's why we do things. We refund people when they ask within reason. We try and take care of the customer. Like, if you're not happy, then we're going to make things right. And if we can't, then we're going to give your money back. Like, that's just the way we play the game. It's not short term for us. It's not, let's get as much money as we can and get out of here. We're here for the long haul.
Gotcha.
And that's the same thing with Avery. You're going to have a bigger social media following every month. It should keep growing if you do your job right.
Yeah.
And the more you take care of people along the way, the more they know they can trust you, the more you network and show up and be in person, shake someone's hand, look them in the eye, the more that trust continues to build.
So reputation is the first thing. How big of a deal? Because I want you guys to look at, like, these are really, really nice. Like the way these.
I don't know if you can see the logos very well. We can throw them up on the screen too.
Yeah. So perception is reality. I hear that a lot. And like when I see the Book Flipper, the first time I saw it, I was like, wow, this guy probably knows what he's talking about without even seeing you yet.
Tricked you.
How important? And see, he could have tricked me though. I could have gone in and been like, oh, this guy's full of shit. But he made
you would have realized it originally.
Yes.
Brand. Same thing with how you dress, how you look. If you look disheveled, people don't necessarily get past that, right?
Yeah.
You have to look somewhat put together. Your brand is the first thing somebody sees, right? You're looking across somebody at the bar, that's the brand. If it doesn't look good at all, maybe a conversation never happens, maybe they never get to know you. You could just look like you're not put together, you don't care about yourself at all. You could be the smartest person in the room. And at some point, if people have conversations, the smarts will come out. They know, oh, this guy or gal knows what they're talking about. That makes sense.
Yeah.
But you have, a lot of times the brand helps. So a pretty logo. We paid a designer to do ScoutIQ. It was not cheap. Johnny, you're awesome. And I happily wrote that check. He did a phenomenal job making sure that the user interface, the UI, just the way it looked really good. Now, if our data wasn't there, if eScore was inaccurate, if we had other issues, then it wouldn't be what the app is today. But having a pretty face, having something that's well put together, having a good logo.
For pretty face?
Huh?
Did you just point at me for pretty face?
Maybe. But having a good brand, something that stands out, attracts attention, and then people interact, engage, and then they go deeper and realize if you actually have something.
Great.
So yeah, logo, the way something looks is really important, and then reputation is something you can't fake. You just build it over the long term.
Great. Where can they find you at?
Thebookflipper.com. Email Caleb@thebookflipper.com.
And welcome to the freaking
Awesome.
well
Appreciate
show.
it.
And
Later.
pretty central to my well ones. A night of violated hell codes. Dope sells like the charge do, but selling's all about potential. And money speaks, then I'm the main act. I give a damn about the intro. A chain